Raiders, it seems like Plarium brings new temptation. It's almost like the devil on the back of our shoulder, constantly trying to tell us, do this, do that. In today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about all of the events coming to Raid Shadow Legends this week. So, welcome to the Monday Kickoff. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic start of the week. Let me know in the comments down below what plans you guys have for this week. I have tons of work to do because next week I'll be away, guys. So I'm literally a content machine. Now, when we are talking about the events, guys, we have everyone's favorite game mode starting tomorrow, and that is Clan versus Clan. This time around, it will feature personal rewards. So your clan needs to win this in order to collect the goodies. When we are checking the regular rewards, nothing too spectacular in here, just the standard stuff for all of the tiers. Keep in mind, guys, this week we're gonna find out the fusion. They will announce the fusion. Now, the fusion is meant to start next week on Thursday, even though the article that I actually read the other day from Plarium mentioned that the fusion will start on Friday. If you are checking on Google Play, you will see that the fusion starts on Thursday. Now, we will have a summoning event together with the CVC, guys, and the temptation is real. Plus, we do have one event that is on right now for Lady Mikage. For pretty much every single champion except the Void one. And yes, is a nasty one because it's not like all of the shards are mixed. You have different champions from Ancients, as you may notice right here. You have different champions from Primals, as you may notice right here. And you have different ones from Sacred Shards. So it's not a great event though. But in a way, if you're looking for a specific champion, probably you have better chances to hit that 15x. Or actually, you don't. What am I talking about? It's just not that great. I wish they would have mixed all of the shards together. But leaving all that on the side, surprisingly, we do not have a Prism or Jewel summoning event for the Altar of Soul. This one right here. We didn't have one in quite a while, actually. And yeah, I'm pretty surprised that this week is not the week for it. No 2x on Soulstones either. Another thing to keep in mind. No Prism Crystal event right here, which makes sense because we just had one like last week, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm surprised about the summoning one. It's a bit odd. Maybe it's going to start tomorrow and they haven't announced it. We will have some 3x dungeon events as well, guys. Tons of different things. In terms of actual events that we have on, nothing crazy. The Asgardian Path comes to an end. We have the Artifact Enhancement event, which comes to an end. Not great rewards. The Champion Training event doesn't really give bad rewards. I'm actually going to try to complete this one. I have 2 days left. I got to remember to do it. You can get another Soulstone from here or some coins. You're getting a medium Soulstone. If you guys like to basically gamble with the Soulstones, you're probably going to try and get it. You have a legendary skill tome right there. But I'm mainly going to go for the actual Soulstone, to be honest with you guys. In terms of tournament, seems like they're doing a lot of turn attack tournament. We had the Dragon, the Spider, the Ice Golem, the pretty much everything else that's left in there. Now, we're going to have a brand new one, which will require us to use champions from the Nyresen Union to win huge rewards. So basically, Sylvan Watchers, Dwarves, and of course, the Shadowkins. I will do a guide on a team on this tomorrow, guys. On a simple team that will basically allow us to get the job done if the rewards are worth it. I'm not 100% sure what rewards we're getting from here. And if we are actually heading over to... Okay, we're getting a Void Shard and we're getting small stones. I was going to say, if we're going to go to the calendar on Plarium Play, we're going to be able to see what we're getting. Okay, I guess it's worth it for a Void Shard. Man, again, I'm very, very surprised about the summoning events. But as you may notice, we have no other information about other events starting this week, guys. Probably they will all refresh on Thursday. That's kind of like what I'm expecting them to kind of like bring in a new list of events. And Thursday, we're going to find out news about the fusion, most probably. I don't think they're gonna release the information earlier than Thursday though. So leaving all that on the side, guys, if we are actually gonna go back to the game, we've seen the events, tournaments, etc. Just a quick reminder, as we're always doing it on the weekly kickoffs. If you haven't done any of your clan quests and you're in the same boat like me, make sure you guys pick some of them up and do them, because tomorrow is going to be basically the last day in the morning. So What else should I take from here? Fully upgrade the rare champion skills. Okay, let me just do that because it's easy. And place 50 increased attack buffs in Tag Team Arena. We're gonna do that as well. And don't forget to pick up any goodies from here that you might want to pick up. Honestly, this week sucks, man. Like, there's literally nothing interesting in here. Literally nothing interesting in here. I haven't seen Chaos Ores since 2021. I don't know where they disappeared. Apparently, it's an even chance for them to drop all of the rewards in here. You see, if you go to slot, what is it? Slot 9 should have an even chance out of 4 rewards, but it's not happening. Now, talking about the summoning champions, let me just bring the list on the screen for you guys so you can see it. First, let's quickly talk about the 3x events. So on Tuesday, August 27, we're planning to launch a 3x event for dropping Savage set artifacts at the Fire Knight's castle. Great event. Now, if you're not one of the people that farms stage 30 on the new dungeon event, yes, go and farm the Fire Knight. No problem. If you're one of the rest, spend all of your energy on the new dungeon, because this 3x Savage comes and goes all the time. Nothing special there. Then, on Friday, August 30th, they're planning to launch a 3x for dropping Curse set at the Ice Golem. Now, that's something that you guys should 100% pick. If you don't have a decent Curse set for your Hydra Clan boss, which will boost your damage by millions, and I'm not exaggerating, you should definitely farm some Ice Golem to get at least one average set. You don't really need crazy stats on it, you know. Speed, accuracy, maybe some resistance, and that's about it, you know. So this seems to be going on for like 48 hours, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's going to be for 72 hours. Then, this Tuesday, August 27, we have all of these champions. Same for Wednesday as well, guys. But I'm going to put this back down here. Take a screenshot. Stop the screen if you want to. Let's quickly go over the champions. So, it will be a 15x progressive chance out of all of the shards. Primal, Ancient, Sacred, Voids, guys. And we do have some very interesting champions, to be honest with you guys. I'm still extremely surprised, as I was mentioning before, but I did not have a chance to finish my sentence. Where is Sulfurion, Plarium? I'm super surprised that there is no Sulfurion on the list. I'm still waiting for that freaking champion. You know, like, what's happening? Why are you not giving us Sulfurion? Prince Kymar. Yes, baby. Count me in. Kymar, an absolute freaking monster. Reset the skills. Makes dungeon runs much faster. Some people say that it even might make them easier. Mainly, it makes them faster and is amazing. He's still very effective even for arena. Speed aura 30%, removes buffs, sleep, poisons with A1. He can do a bit of damage too. Definitely very solid champion. I'm just briefly gonna talk about them, guys. Kymar, you can build him honestly, depending where you use him. You can build him on shield, you can build him on savage if you want damage. That's how I have mine for the Fire Knight and for most of the areas. You can build him on immunity for arena. You can build him on stone skin, bolster, very good. Tons of different options in terms of what builds you could actually give to Kymar. Then we have Theodore the 7th. And yes, I am using him in the new dungeon, actually. I'm using pretty much a spider team in the new dungeon. Theodore, very solid, and mainly because of this. Activates the burns, increases the duration of burns, activates the poisons too, places a weaken on enemies that are not under poison or a HP burn. Very, very nice champion. Decrease speed AoE, increase speed, poison sensitivity, places poisons. He's a very nasty champion, Theodore, you know. Then we have Corvus the Corruptor. I'll be honest with you guys, I pulled him. I think I even summoned 2 of him, if I'm not mistaken, and I haven't really used him yet. At least not in any of the new endgame-ish content. When they released him, I've tried him quite a bit. But since then, nothing really spectacular. Decrease attack on the A1. AoE attack right here. Double hitter. Increases the duration of all enemy debuffs. And increases the duration of all enemy buffs. All allied buffs. Sorry. This is a solid skill. Then this is actually very nice. Again, a double hitter puts poisons and poison sensitivity. The passive will have a damage reduction for each poison on the enemy, stacking up to 25%, which makes him really nice. He's a defense-based champion, so he's actually a solid champion. Then we have Noct the Paralyzer. I still don't think... Yeah, I don't have the champion. He's actually pretty nice. So you have a decreased accuracy on the A1. You have an AoE, sleep, and poisons, which is nice. Ally protection and continuous heal. And this is a pretty nice passive because whenever an ally is attacked while under ally protection, has a chance to sleep them, you know? So it's pretty nice. Definitely not a bad champion either, you know? And then we're gonna have Supreme Kale. Actually, let me just go back to the Dark Elves. I actually summoned him. I still haven't used him, to be honest with you guys. He's an amazing progression champion, but there isn't much to do with him in the endgame. I've seen some clickbaity videos with him saying that he took me to Platinum Arena with a 6-star blessing and the champion next to him was Taras. Yeah, Supreme Kale did not take you to Platinum Arena, bro. Taras did. Supreme Kale was there just for the show. But basically, he can do a lot of debuffs. He can put a lot of debuffs. He doesn't require the accuracy, which is very nice for progression, as mentioned. AoE attacks. He is definitely a progression powerhouse, you know, and I think he's awesome. I think he's definitely very useful if you get him early on. Then we have, of course, Chagur. I would love a few more Chagurs, to be honest, to empower my Ramantu. But I would not summon on a 15x just to get Chagur. That's more of a Kraken thing, you know, and I'm not in that group. Sleep on the A1, you have poisons and defense down AoE, which is very nice. A single target hit. What I like about him is the passive. Instantly attacks enemies with the default skill whenever they receive damage from poisons, debuffs placed by this champion. So he can basically keep the waves controlled all the time. Sleep, 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 attack, sleep, sleep, attack. Very solid champion. I've used him for quite a while in the Sand Devil's Necropolis. Pretty interesting, to be honest. Then moving over to Wednesday, we have Mighty Uko. It lost a lot of value for PvP in the high end, but in the lower tier, still a very powerful champion, and people should not be sleeping on Uko. Very useful for Hydra. Either if you build this champion on a Provoke set for the Hydra, on a Curse set for the Hydra, you can build this champion on Stone Skin for Arena, on Stun set, and you're gonna get tons of value. AoE attack with decreased attack, removes buffs, blocks buffs, decreased accuracy, revives with increased speed, block damage, speed aura for all battles. This was a fusion champion, and the passive is crazy because it steals buffs, you know, whenever they buff. So it's actually pretty awesome. And yeah, it was definitely at the top of the meta for quite a while for Platinum Arena and for Live Arena. It was actually very, very solid. Then we have Son Wukong. Man, I would love 4 more copies, not coffees. I would love a coffee, but I would love 4 copies of Wukong. Block buffs. This skill right here is just super nasty. Tons of damage. This was a free champion, guys, and honestly one of the best free champions we've ever got in the game, together with UDK, with Artak, and hopefully I'm not really forgetting anyone that's insane, like Ninja, you know, like how can you forget all of these amazing champions? Because we actually got quite a few free solid champions, thinking about it, you know. So yeah, Wukong speed aura still meta for Arena, guys. In Live Arena, he's being used pretty much every single freaking time. 90% of all of the fights that I'm doing, somebody's using Wukong. Either me, either the opponent, you know. So speed aura, block buffs, removes buffs, stun, polymorph, or disgusting damage. You can build him either on Savage, with a bit of perception, so kind of like a hybrid build. That's definitely the best build you can have on him in 2024. I actually released a guide on him a while ago. Or you can build him super fast with high accuracy. I've seen a lot of people having Wukong like 400 plus speed in Live Arena. You know, it's actually pretty crazy. A lot of the times you can get caught off guard by it. Then we have Archbishop Pintroy. What is he? Sacred Order, if I'm not mistaken, or he's yeah, Sacred Order. Block buff champion. Increased defense, shield, healing, increased accuracy, heal reduction. He can be pretty useful on the new dungeon, to be honest. I feel like he does bring quite a few things. The main thing is you're gonna lose the increased accuracy from the from him when the boss removes the buffs, but it can still be helpful. Maybe I'm gonna do a guide on him in the new dungeon in the next couple of days, to be honest. I'll definitely think about it. Removes all defense down and weaken from this champion at the start of the turn, which is not bad, and increases ally accuracy in all battles by 50. Pretty interesting. Then we have Contra the Cyclope. She's a nice champion. I'll be honest, I know a lot of you guys will hate me for saying this. I don't like her, okay? The reason why I don't like her, she just brings too much RNG. I don't like having all of this RNG. I don't know what I'm getting out of this skill. It's block buffs, it's decreased speed, it's decreased accuracy, it's heal reduction. What is it? You know, what's happening? What what is coming out of this skill. So that's why I don't like using her in Hydra. I cannot count on her. So if the RNG is bad on your side and you're getting the wrong debuffs, it's not a very good champion to use in the Hydra. But I know a lot of you guys like her and use her. My personal opinion, not a big fan of her for the Hydra. Then we have Supreme Gallic, which, by the way, I did not use yet. I've made a video on the event dungeon with Geomancer and Artec, and I kind of forgot about Supreme Gallic, Void, and all that. You know, I don't really use him anymore. Pretty hard to get for the majority of you guys. But he is very powerful for the new dungeon because he brings HP burn and block buffs and freaking decreased speed too. So do not sleep on him. If you have him and you're struggling on the new dungeon, just throw him in on your team. 500 accuracy, speed, and that's it. He's going to demolish that dungeon because he brings a lot of insane things, you know. Plus, he has this passive, which is very nice. He detonates the burn. So I'm definitely gonna use him in the dungeon for a guide in the next few days. Maybe with Archbishop Pintroy, to be honest. I feel like that's what I'm going to do. And we have Tuhanarak as the final champion, guys. Very solid for the new dungeon as well because of the block buffs and decreased attack, the passive that cleanses, the healing, the increased speed, the increased defense. She can be very, very nice actually on the new dungeon. Super powerful for Hydra clan boss as well. You guys know the drill with her. Just not very good on auto, unfortunately. But that was pretty much everything for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you are tempted by any of these amazing champions that we have on the event. Not all of them are amazing, but the majority of them are. And yes, that's pretty much all. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.